Hi, my name is Stephanie, and this is my introduction. Um, so most people just call me Steph or Steffi. Not many people call me Stephanie. I live in London, Ontario, Canada. I am 22 years old. My husband and I have been married for almost 2 years now. My husband's name is Dwayne, and he is 23. And we've basically been trying to conceive since we got married. I have a dog. He is a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, and his name is Odie. I am a child care assistant for a young boy in an elementary school in my city who has Down syndrome. And I work in the before and after school program with him. My hobbies include basically everything that involves music. I love singing, dancing, writing. I can play a little bit of piano and I can play a little bit of drums. My husband plays guitar and sings, and so we're a very musical family. My other hobbies include reading. I like to do a lot of church activities, Bible study groups, stuff like that. As well, I like to go on YouTube. I like to surf the internet, so that's one of my hobbies. Okay, so on to the questions. Question number 1. How has infertility changed you? Well, I've always been somewhat of an introvert, but I found that since I've been going through this infertility process, I've become more introverted than I usually am. I think the reason for that is because it's very hard to find, I don't know any women who are going through infertility, and when you see all of your friends and family members and that all having very successful pregnancies and having no issues whatsoever, it's very hard to relate to them, and it's very also difficult to be part of the celebration when those things happen because, unfortunately, I just, it's very hard. So it's changed me in that sense. Sorry. Question number 2, how has infertility impacted your daily life? Well, definitely it's impacted my daily life as far as in the morning I take about 6 tablets. I take 2 cranberry extract pills to prevent me from getting UTIs from the treatment. I take 1 prenatal vitamin, which was recommended by the doctor. I take 2 Clomid, but this only happens 5 days out of the month. And I also take a metformin, 850 milligrams. And then at night, I take another 850 milligrams of metformin. So, basically it's affected my daily life in the sense that I wake up in the morning thinking about infertility, and I go to bed at night thinking about my infertility, and that is really hard. It's also affected my daily life emotionally because it's very hard to deal with this on a daily basis, and when you walk down the street and you see parents with their children, and even it's affected me because I work with children, and so it's very hard because I'm constantly being reminded of my infertility, so it's affected me in that way. Question number 3, what do you think might be the potential benefits of having gone through infertility? I think that any struggle or trial that you go through in your life benefits you because it teaches you things, it makes you a better person. I believe that God gives us trials and things to go through so that He can teach us something through it. I think that this experience is humbling me. I think it's teaching me to be patient, and I think that when I do have a child, I'll be even more grateful for that child, and so I probably will be a better mother because of it. I'm sorry, I just have a bit of a throat thing today. Question number 4, what helps you cope? Well, definitely God helps me cope. I mean, prayer and just knowing that, He has a purpose and a plan for me, and, just knowing that He's there to comfort me when I need it, and that I can read His Word and I can be comforted through that is very helpful to me. I think that if I didn't have God in my life, I probably would just be totally distraught and bitter, angry, jealous, all of that. So fortunately, God has been good in that way to me. Another thing that has helped me cope is my husband. He is so wonderful and so loving. And he really supports me a lot and helps me go through this process. As well, I soon will be going to see a social worker at the clinic where I'm getting my treatment done. And she specializes in helping the women who are going through infertility. So hopefully that will help me to cope with the process as well. Question number 5. How has infertility affected your marriage? Well, I would say that the infertility has actually had positive benefits on my marriage. I think that going through this struggle has only brought us closer, and we have seen each other at our low points, and I think that has just made us just be able to depend on each other more, to be able to trust each other, to be able to, really grow deeper in love. So I think it's just made us more in love. Pardon me. Question number 6. How has infertility affected you financially? Fortunately, in Canada here, most of medical treatment is covered by the government, by OHIP. So fortunately, it hasn't really affected us that much financially. The only thing that we really have to pay for is the medications, which is only about $100 and something per month, which, I mean, is a lot at one time, but if you really think about it, a baby probably costs, a lot more than that. So really, I mean, it hasn't affected us very much financially. So we're very blessed in that sense. So that's all the questions. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoyed the videos of the other ladies here. And have a good day. Bye.